Well, Savvy, it's been a pleasure, but we can't be having spies running around our base of operations now, can we? So without further ado, I hereby sentence you to...
Wait a minute, Imperial. This is no ordinary spy.
'Cause he's a prosecutor?
No, because he's the bastard who condemned my father 10 years ago.
Well, are you sure?
I had my suspicions when I saw his smug arrogance, his holier-than-thou glare. But now that I know his name and occupation, there is no doubt. Oh my God. Is your dad? Do you remember, Bird? Do you remember the trial of the homeless lion in the winter of 1835?
What was your father's name?
John. John Beaumont.
What were his crimes?
His only crime was trying to feed a starving child. He took a handful of vegetables from a grocer's stand, not out of greed, but out of the sheer desire to see me survive. But he was seen by a policeman, another arrogant cockadoodle, like yourself, actually. Oh, it's the investigator. So my father was thrown in jail. He was dragged to court. I had the privilege of watching the proceedings from the stands. I remember your sharp words. This man is a thief. This man is a scoundrel. He deserves the harshest of possible punishment for his crimes. You didn't care about the consequences. You didn't care about why my father did what he did. All you cared about was fulfilling your lust to see a criminal behind bars. My father receives a sentence of 5 years. He died on his 3rd. Do you remember him?
Mademoiselle, in all my days as a prosecutor, I've seen over thousands of cases. I'm not going to remember a single bread thief.
You rotten codard. We're all just insects to you, aren't we? Who cares if a child starves on the streets as long as you put enough criminals behind bars to meet your quota? Am I right? Your silence speaks volumes of your guilt. Severin Cocorico, you have been tried by the people of the Second Republic. We have found you guilty on counts of conspiracy, of the murder of Croque Monsieur, and of the murder of my father, Jean Beaumont.
Oh, I have been found guilty. Mademoiselle, if you want to shoot me so you can fulfill your revenge fantasies, then by all means, shoot me. But don't pretend for a moment that this mob resembles a court of justice in any form.
A court of justice? Now there's a contradiction. Bird, you know nothing of justice. Frey Remus, read this man his last rites.
With pleasure, madame. Falcon, we have to make a move. Say something.
Speak up. Fuck you guys. Alright, I'm going in.
I'm coming too.
No, I need you to get out of here. Find the police, royal guard, anyone. I stall for time.
Falcon. Okay, I'll go get help.
Do you have any last words?
Just pull the bloody trigger and be done with it.
Wait! It's me! Wait! He's right. This is a terrible trial. No, there's no evidence, no defense, no examination of the facts. You've dragged a man off the streets and decided his fate based purely on your own prejudices and whims.
Who the cluck does this bird brain think he is?
Who the cluck? I am the man's defense attorney. I am J.J. Falcon.
JJ, what the fuck are you doing here?
But the cluck!
Defense attorney? You're a raving loony is what you are.
Or a spy? I've seen the ones you're eavesdropping on our conversations before. He cannot be trusted. Everyone, please hear me out. That's my best friend. I bet we could appeal to Friar Remus.
Are you sure?
Well, the other two are pretty dicks. Friar Remus, you're a man of God. Surely you don't approve of this sort of mob violence.
I see no issue. The good book is full of stories of violence. Joshua ransacked the city of Jericho. Ehud and the judges were ruthless assassins. Samson killed thousands before meeting his fate.
Well, sure, but that's the Old Testament. What would Jesus say about this?
He would say, I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. Matthew 10:34.
Holy shit. Oh, damn. Do you see, Falcon? This man's death is inevitable. For the good of France and in the name of justice, he must be killed.
Justice. There's that word again.
Madame, I won't presume to know who you are or what you stand for, but shooting this man right now would bring no justice. It would only serve to satisfy your desire for revenge. Justice, revenge, what's the difference? Due process. Rationality, I guess. Because if we were like fairness, he's like, was it fair when he put my father in jail?
So rationality? Are you sure a mob of violence would speak to rationality?
Okay, we'll go with fairness.
But I don't. Whichever one you think is best.
Due process just seems like you're being a sarcastic asshole. Rationality? Rationality, madam. Justice is carried out on the basis of hard facts and logic. It isn't distracted by petty emotions. Even putting my emotions aside, I can see this bird's guilt. Then this is your opportunity to prove it, madame. Show that you're a leader who acts with reason, not brute irrationality. You got a good point.
Madam, surely you aren't entertaining the words of this heathen.
I'm not a heathen. I came to church. Fine, Falcon. We'll play this your way. We shall have a formal trial for the murder of Croque-Monsieur. Excellent. Shall we head back to my office and file the necessary papers? Don't take me for a fool. You'll walk us right into a trap. We shall have the trial right here and now. Right here, in the catacombs of bones. It's as good a place as any. I suppose we'll be needing a judge.
I volunteer.
No thanks, Purio. We're trying to form a courtroom, not a circus.
Aww.
Just go see how the security is doing, Purio. We don't want any more spies wandering in.
Right-yo. Perhaps I can help, madame. You know that I'm a pious man, after all.
Okay, Remus, you can be our judge, and I will lead the prosecution. What about the jury? With due respect, I don't trust your peers to be impartial. Look round you. As we speak, we are being watched and judged by countless dead men and women. They shall be our jury. But what if they come to life and be ghosts? That may work as a metaphor, but in practical terms. In practical terms, it is me you have to convince, Falcon. Convince me that this bird is not guilty, and I will shoot both of you. Dead. After all, I am the one who holds the gun. Oh, that rhymed, I like that.
Well, looks like we're ready to get started. The trial of Severin Cocorico is underway. He stands accused of the murder of the man known as the Croque Monsieur in cold blood. Madame Beaumont, please explain the details of what happened.
Very well. Last night, at the stroke of midnight, 2 gunshots were heard on the Rue des Marmosettes. Prior alerted us, and we managed to arrive before the police did. On the scene, I saw the man known as the Croque Monsieur, a good friend of ours, lying in a pool of his own blood. Standing over the body, I saw the murderer, Severin Cocorico, still clutching his murder weapon. Objection! Calling him a murder is conjecture. I would like it to be stricken from the record. Am I to understand that you did not witness the crime firsthand, madame? That you only saw the aftermath? Yes, but one of us did happen to see the incident itself.
Madame Beaumont, I found this here pigeon running around our tunnels. I am no pigeon, monsieur. He's a spy in any case. Shall I execute him right now?
It's all right. He's with me. With you? He's my assistant. He carries my bags and stuff and eats all my chocolate. Falcon, I trust that you do not have any other assistants lurking in the corner. No, madame. I can't pay that much. I don't have that much money. Then take your lackey out of my sight.
Psst, Falcon.
What is it?
I saw someone lurking in the catacombs. I think he was watching us from the shadows.
Another rebel?
I don't know. But he got spooked when he saw me. He dropped this.
Is that another pamphlet? What's this? A political pamphlet?
Pamphlet on the Code of Reason. Cult Guide. Pamphlet on the Code of Reason found by Sparrowson in the catacombs. Okay. It's occurred to me that we don't have any evidence for this goddamn trial. Well, I best be getting back to the patrols then.
Not so fast, Purio. You witnessed the crime firsthand, did you not?
I did, ma'am.
Then you can be our first witness. Go stand in the corner. Center. Stand in the corner.
Do I need to say an oath or something? That won't be necessary. We trust you.
Just tell us what you saw last night, Purio. Okay, well, that's selected.
I'm going to bed.
Night.
Night.
I love you. Thanks for cleaning my room again. Sorry.
It's okay. It looks good, huh?
Yeah.
It's looking super good.
I like the shelves.
I know, the shelves are awesome. The candles light up too.
Yeah. Okay. Back to the game. Wait, takes it.
What?
I said 1 second, I'll take a sip.
That wasn't a sip, that was you slurping.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure I would consider it slurping, actually. I'm gonna upgrade it to inhaling.
I inhaled the drink. It was delicious.
Okie dokie. I saw it plain as day. The Croque Monsieur was just minding his own business at the Rue des Marmosettes. when all of a sudden this here brute of a rooster appeared with his gun in hand. Bam! The rooster fired. The croc slumped to the floor. Using the last of his strength, the croc monsieur drew his own gun. Bam! The croc fired back.
So, to clarify, Cocorico shot first.
I bet it was the inspector.
Yeah, what if it was you guys are racist? All chickens look alike, huh?
Yes, ma'am. No question there.
What happened next?
Well, I knew you guys, Fontaine, Remus, and you, ma'am, were only a stone's throw away at the cathedral, so I ran to get your help. We all arrived back on the scene maybe a minute after I had left it.
The anger poet. Okay, I'll just go fix this. Be right back. Go away. Problem fixed. Now it's Kate's problem. And there I saw the dead Croque Monsieur and the murderous Severin Cocorico with my own eyes. Thank you for your report, Puriel.
It's nothing, ma'am.
Do you see, Falcon? Puriel is not the sharpest knife in the kitchen.
True that.
He just agrees, I'm dumb!
I'm the dumbest motherfucker here.
I am. But he is honest to a fault. I would trust his word with my own life. I don't doubt the man's honesty, madame. Nonetheless, I would like to cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? What does that mean? It's my turn to ask questions.
I don't claim to be an expert of the law. That was always my brother's role in the family. But I think a cross-examination means that Falcon would like to waste our time by asking pointless questions.
Actually, accurate. I mean, it means I would like to make sure that Puriel's story holds up under scrutiny. Yes, I would be asking questions, but only questions that directly relate to the case at hand.
Clearly a pointless stalling tactic, madame. Shall we put an end to the trial?
No, we will let the bird have his little cross-examination. But I'm warning you, Falcon, don't mess with me. Don't mess with you. What? If I get the slightest inkling that you are rambling to stall for time, I will end this trial on the spot. Do I make myself clear? Start questioning Cocorico's shoe size or the color of Croque Monsieur's underwear, and I'll lose my patience. Yeah, I get it. It's very angry.
Question. Wait, wasn't it at night?
Plain as day. It was nighttime. I guess we could do that, yeah. You claim you saw the incident plain as day.
Yep, plain as day.
But it occurred at night. Pio, I would like to remind you that this crime occurred around midnight. In February. On an overcast, moonless night. In an unlit alley.
What's your point? No real point. Let's move on.
It would have been too dark to see. It would have been too dark. So dark that you could not possibly have correctly identified the people involved.
Hey, I swear I saw what I saw!
Hold on, Falcon. You slipped up. You say that the alleyway was unlit, but I distinctly recall there being lanterns over Rue des Marmosets.
Oh, that's right, that's right! We live in La Ville Luminaire. There's a gas lamp on every street.
You're right, Madame Vilmot. There are street lanterns over Runesday's markets, but they wouldn't have been any good.
What?
Because what?
What? We don't have anything.